Good morning from the turkey woods.
We're back at it again this morning.
We are back at it. I tried to get here early, but I had a show last night. I did the best I could. It's already getting daylight, but we're here in time anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully this morning we'll be able to answer us here right at daylight. Besides, so they were like yesterday. We wasn't getting any gobbles at daylight.
Let's hope so.
It was rainy. It was windy. It sucked yesterday.
It was bad, but we still had action, man. So that was cool. And today I'm spoiled rotten. He done brought me out here to his place to hunt, give me his gun and his shells. If I can't get it done, it's probably his fault then, ain't it?
Well, y'all, let's go get after him.
That'll do. But it sounds like it might be the same bird we was on yesterday, same location. And he got lucky yesterday. We're gonna see if we can put that to the end.
There he is again.
Just hammer again. So he's on down this point, and
He's hammering.
We'll see if we can get him to come up to us. Let's get on. son.
How'd that even happen?
God dang, man.
He was in yard. He was in range right there. How'd that even happen?
God dang. Hey everybody, have you heard? Everybody knows that the bird is the word. Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. That's what he's saying down there right now.
Absolutely perfect morning. Come out here. We actually got on this gobbler yesterday, didn't we?
I think it's the same bird.
We think it's one. But we had two gobbling down there this morning. Well, and you guys will see in the video, this hen got absolutely worked up.
She was cutting like crazy, and we had been calling it something. We got to this point. This is the tree that we ended at yesterday.
Yep.
And we had him gobbling, and we ran out of time. It was 1 o'clock, and he was down here in the bottom of this hollow, maybe the other side. So we got set down here, and we'd already heard him gobbling this morning. So we got as close as we could, and we sit down here, and we called some, and they were still distant. You know, he was closer than the other one, but they were still distant. And then all of a sudden, this hen just started cutting and clucking just out of distance, just right over this little knoll. And she was going crazy, and I was trying to mimic her, but Stubby did it way better. He was sounding just like her.
I got her mimicked, and I told him, I said, if we can get that hen to come in, that gobbler's going to come with him. And we sit there for a little bit. We worked with them a little bit longer than that, and then we just kind of sit here and took us a break. And I looked up and I told him, I said, here comes that hen, I see her. Well, about the time I seen the hen over here, he fired off.
Just right there. I mean, he would be 100 yards or less. He was within.
And then here come another hen, and she come in here. And then he followed suit. He come right up.
And he followed that second hen down. This first hen came up, right?
Yeah.
That second hen came down the hill.
Yep.
He was behind her. So all that cutting, I think, was her.
Yeah.
Not this first one.
May have been. It worked. Both of them worked that gobbler.
Right.
Hen.
But he followed that second hen down, and it was just a matter of patience at that point. I was good and comfortable. They couldn't see us. They were coming. He was fanned out and all pretty. You'll see it. And then we had somebody trying to blow the hunt. Somebody walked up behind us.
A doe was, I mean, you can hear her walking. I don't know how close she was.
Oh, the camera will hear those footsteps right there.
Yeah, I didn't want to turn around.
Yeah, we couldn't move.
So I just paid attention to the gobbler and the two hens.
So she blows and goes over the hill, starts blowing and blowing and blowing. And they're alert. It scared him. He's like, what's going on?
Yep.
But once she went on, they calmed down and kept coming. Then she blew again, and they're like, she's just talking trash. They kept coming. So it was working out perfectly. And when we were talking, and once he cleared the tree that he needed to clear, I settled on him, and I squeezed, and I think I pulled it. I think I flinched. I think I pulled upward, because that should have been a dead bird.
If we would have let him keep coming, he would have been down here in this thick stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we would have been able to get a good shot on him before we got busted.
Yeah, the hens were going to cut right underneath us.
And they was literally going to be right here beside us.
So if they'd have cut underneath it, it'd have popped right up here on us. I don't know if he would have gotten out to where I could shoot him before they busted us. So, I mean, you know, there was nothing wrong with the shot we took. It was, I mean, it was it 50 yards? It's 45, 50 yards?
Yeah, probably about 50. 50
it's
yards.
50 yards. But, you know, we got a hammer, 12 gauge. What kind of shells you got?
I got TSS.
I don't want to talk
loads
bad about it. Might be beat them out.
They're TSS loads, man.
It was my fault.
It just goes to show, though, the viewers, you know, it doesn't matter what ammo you use or what choke tube you got.
Still happens.
Stuff can still happen, you know. And
if you suck.
I wouldn't go that far, buddy. It's beautiful hunt, though.
It's
absolutely beautiful hunt. We couldn't ask for.
As you'll see, when the bird's coming to us, I'm in my head. I'm thinking, this is so pretty, man. Don't mess this up. Gotta get this bird just to cap it off. I talked myself right out of that bird. I don't, man.
Well, good news is we got one shell left. So we got one more chance.
I better give you the gun
this morning.
Good God.
So, we're going to try it again. We might strike up another gobbler. We may not hear another one this morning, but either way, it's a beautiful morning.
Send money, folks. Please, just send money. I'll take lessons, I swear to God. I'll put all the money into lessons. Just send money.
Main thing is we're having a good time. Even if we didn't get the bird.
And that's the thing you got to remember. It was like, other than a split second and a few minutes after that, other than that, it was a perfect morning.
I had to let go of the camera. I was shaking so bad.
It was a perfect morning, and I didn't want to get up this morning. I had a show last night. I didn't get in till 12:30 and had to get up at 4. So I was like, I had texted Stubby. I said, sorry, man, I'm not going to make it, period. And I just sat there and I didn't hit send. And I'm like, man, if he goes out there and kills a bird, I'm going to hate myself. So then I backspaced and I said, sorry, I can't make it till 5:30.
We was running late this morning. We got back in here. It was well daylight.
Well, they were definitely out of the trees by the time we got here.
Yeah.
But you know, it didn't matter. We were here when we needed to be. Just didn't make the shot, man. Just didn't make the shot.
Well, guys, we're gonna try it on our way back out, or see if we can't strike one more up. Got one shell left.
I know where it's a grocery store. They sell turkeys. Maybe I'll get me one there.
So we still got one chance left. So stick with us, and
we'll catch you at the Piggly Wiggly.
There you go. Later, y'all. So, once we went back and rewatched the footage of this hunt, this tree limb right here caught almost all the shot. It's still grouped like this right here. So the majority of the shot here just dispersed the shot out. And you can actually see it on the video. That's why he didn't get the bird. It's this little tree limb messed us up by that much. I mean, you can see all the group of shot right there. It's still...
Yeah, that ate it up. I mean, it's not just the big bark. It's like...
And that's only 30 yards from here to that tree where we was at. So at 30 yards, that shot's still holding a pretty good tight pattern. And it dispersed it that much. That's what happened. Dang the bad luck.
Unbelievable.